Who is it? You saucy.
What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, you already know, I already told you guys I was going to give you guys an update. And by now, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what's tea, okay? Carlee Russell, you know what?
Let me tell you something. You low down, dirty, stanky, crusty, low budget who mess around and play with people's feelings.
I mean, all I really got to say at this point literally is,
I knew it was fake. I knew it. I knew it.
now, click, before we even get into the real details that crumbles it all down into one piece, because I'm telling you, I have a headache, all right? It took me all day to really just try to edit this because I'm telling you, I had a lot of things to say that I just took out because YouTube is definitely not going to put this on my channel. That's how angry and upset and disgusted it was, okay? I was. My stomach literally hurts to hear all these things, okay? Like, first things first, how dare you play around with people's feelings, okay? You went to Target to go get snacks, didn't even leave it in the car. You made sure you stopped at a specific point on the highway where if you walk through the woods, there's a passage that a person can go. Not only did you do that, you did all of this over a ninja. You did this all over a ninja that wasn't giving you no attention and you felt some type of way because before anything happened that day, people pulled up old tweets of her. Not only did they pull old tweets, but they pulled the same day of the abduction. And she literally says, today was a great day. God be looking out. I'm telling you, someone to tell you I love you and don't got a reason. Yeah, I want a family now. Now, click, this was the tweet in particular that I felt like has everything to do with the relationship and between her and her man. She said, you think you have a bond with someone until they show you never did. Here is the subliminal. Someone said one thing about your father. She said, the person says, if he says he'll do something, he keeps his promise. I know I can count on him. Now, click, she retweeted this, and someone said, y'all believe in breaks in a relationship? She retweeted this clearly because she agreed with it and said, no, it's stupid. Communicate or break up, either all in or out. And these are all tweets from June. We're going to start from Wu Chow, acting nonchalant, but expect people to think you care about them. Then this one was the icing on the cake for me. Sex is literally the most intimate act you can physically do with someone, and MF has turned that ish into a hobby. Then she put, ninjas will risk everything for a HOE, stripper, etc. Pitiful. And I found it crazy that she said, I'm thankful I know how to identify when the enemy coming for me now. Makes life a lot easier. The devil be trying to get to me, but God fighting back for me. Well, I find that very hard to believe, considering the fact that you out here lying about an abduction only to get attention from the man who didn't give you attention. I'm just really confused. Let's make it make sense here. Now, click, it's clear from these tweets, I'm reading in between the lines when it comes to subliminals. She said, everyone wants to feel wanted. I just decided to stop complaining about people treating me weird and just stop messing with them all in one. Life already ain't easy itself. I don't need no extra weight on me. I'm cool on it. I love a funny ninja, like not jokes and ish, but like your natural personality and the way you react to ish. Now, here's where it got crazy at, all right? This started in July. As you can see, this was July 4th, 2023. And this says, does getting ignored trigger you? The person said, I lose my mind. She retweeted it. You damn sure right that you lost your mind, okay? Then it says, a real ninja gonna hear you out and change whatever it is that's bothering you. So click, it is clear that she definitely was going through problems with her man. He clearly started ignoring her because through these tweets, it's clear that she was in her feelings.
Call your mama. Period. Got me over here tight. Excuse me, what?
My job is really starting to get on my dang nerves. Well, this should explain one of the reasons why you don't like your job and it's getting on your nerves, because you're too busy out here trying to figure out how you can steal from your job. Approximately the day that she got allegedly abducted, July 13th, 1:03 a.m., she searched up in the Google search how to take money from a register without being caught. I swear, I wish I knew exactly what he was saying because I promise you this is how I feel right now. Now, Click, I know you guys seen my last video, and if you haven't, go and check it out when I talked about light skin Keisha and Coca going back and forth about him basically saying, if I cheat on you, you won't leave me. Now, this is what Carlee had to say. She said, I always say one thing I won't do is stay with someone who cheated on me. Like you went and had sex with someone else and think it'll be sweet one day. H-E double hockey sticks, no. And Click, of course, this is another subliminal, clearly towards her man. Someone said, I effing hate broke ninjas. Seriously, she retweeted, broke is never the problem because we're human. We struggle and that can change. It's lazy, stingy, and cheap that will make me sick. Then the next one said, date someone who makes you feel that childish, whimsical love, the love that makes you laugh until your sides hurt, the love where you can be vulnerable with them, and the love that makes you have those butterflies, the one where you never stop falling in love with each other. Now, Click, as I said, it's clear that she was in her feelings, and y'all can sit here and read this bull crap, but at the end of the day, all I really gotta say is she definitely was doing a lot. Now, I want to definitely rehash and really go through everything that was said throughout the reports real quick, and then I'm gonna give my opinion on this whole situation, because y'all already know I make my reservations. Y'all know we always gonna most definitely talk about it. So I want to read her search history, first things first. And this says, part of what data included several internet searches in the days leading up to the disappearance that I think are very relevant in this case. The list of searches included the following: July 11th, 7:30 a.m., you have to pay for the Amber Alert or search. July 13th, as we read, 1:03 a.m., how to take money from a register without being caught. July 13th, 2:13 a.m., Birmingham bus station. July 13th, 2:35 a.m., one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville with a departure date of July 13th. July 13th, 12:10 p.m., search for the movie Taken. Now, Durzis also said there were 2 searches related to Amber Alerts found on a computer at Russell's place of employment. One of them included the maximum age of an Amber Alert. There were other searches on Carlee's phone that appeared to shed some light on her mindset, but out of respect of her privacy, we will not be releasing the content of those searches at this time. Now, that was said at the press release, and all I got to really say about this situation is she should be ashamed of themselves. I am so disgusted to even see a lot of people blaming this on mental health. This has absolutely nothing to do with mental health, in my opinion, all right? Point blank, period. Simply because this was premeditated. I'm going to tell you right now, anybody with a mental problem, right? A mental health issue, they don't think about anything before they act. You understand? They just act. And a lot of times when you have mental issues, you cannot control the way you react and how you do things. Point blank, period. And the fact that she sat here and played with everybody in the world's feelings about this fake abduction is absolutely disrespectful. And then you wonder why a lot of people don't take us serious when it comes to these abductions. This is real. That very moment she faked her kidnapping was the very moment a real child, a real woman, a real boy, a real girl has been abducted. Every day someone is taken, okay? Because you want to know why? A lot of the times on the black market, African American organs is being taken, okay? Point blank, period. Whether you believe it or not, better read into it and really realize that we are now in a spiritual warfare. We are really going through a lot, and we go through things every single day. And for her to sit here and be in her feelings about a man that clearly wasn't giving you the attention that you so desire, you decided to sit here and fake something that was so serious. You should be ashamed of yourself, because you had everybody and their mother sharing this, everybody crying, everybody worried. She even shocked and almost had her mother go through something. Her mother was literally going through it, considering the fact that she believed that her daughter was absolutely and actually abducted. They are embarrassed, and as they should be embarrassed of their daughter, considering the fact that she thought this was okay. There is nothing wrong with this girl. She wanted attention, and she got the attention that she did not want. Now you do. So at this point, the only thing I really got to say about this and what I feel like should happen,
Lock that up. Lock it up.
I mean, even Young Miami said, Carlee, dead ain't wrong. I don't get it. Like, it's already hard for black people and ish. Like, this just make it harder. Shaking my head. I'm disappointed. She then said, thank you, Charlemagne the God. Everything is not mental illness. Some people will do anything for attention. I don't see mental illness at all in this Carlee case. And I truly believe that she does not have a mental illness at all. And like I said, a lot of people sympathize with situations and always want to try to give somebody an excuse. But I'm not giving an excuse here. I don't feel sorry for this girl at all. I have no empathy towards someone who sat here and lied to her family, friends, the world, just to get attention from a man who wasn't even giving you attention from the first place. I mean, imagine how many families who actually have missing people in their family, missing child, missing wife, daughter, brother, husband, who that could have, that mainstream media, that hit like that could have went to somebody else who's actually abducted. And we wasted all this time, 49 hours, just to find someone who was never lost. All right? And that is just my opinion from what I have read this whole time. And you know, it really pisses me off because it's so many adults and children that are taken every day, okay, as we speak right now. And I can't even imagine what those poor children and those poor adults are going through right now, or even if they're even alive right now. And you're sitting here playing a hoax because you want to sit here and try to get into somebody and play with somebody's head. Like, you're weird. You're weird for that, all right? And then you was in a hotel room eating Target snacks out here while everybody out here looking for you, wasting a good old time. You understand? Like, we could be out here praying for somebody else. Now, what I will say is that is not going to stop me from ever speaking out against anybody being missing, simply because one bad egg don't stop no show over here. All right? Point blank, period. So I do hope that she definitely get locked up so she can learn her lesson, because this is definitely another Jussie Smollett situation. And that is all I got for this. Lord Jesus, please help us, Lord. Oh, I'm telling you, okay? Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this situation. I'd love to know your thoughts. Okay, make sure you guys are smashing this like button for this video and get in them comment sections and let me know how y'all really truly feel about this. I will say that Carlee boyfriend took back everything he said. He removed the post that he posted on his Instagram. Now, I did hit the man up in the DM, so I'm hoping that we can have a conversation, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to even want to talk because he hasn't spoken out yet about anything. Because the man is embarrassed for even talking about, oh, my baby this and my baby that. Meanwhile, Shorty on Twitter telling it all, okay? So I'm pretty sure he's not going to say much. But at the end of the day, Click, she didn't want to talk at the time anyways. You want to know why? Because she knew the whole time she was lying and people was going to chew that ass up like they chewing her up now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe if you are new on the road to 100K. Make sure you guys are following my Instagram if you guys want to see the actual statement and anything else that I cannot post on YouTube. As I always say, if nobody told you that they love you today, just know that I love you and be careful out there. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Bye!